Right, it's all kicking off. I've had to set my camera up really quick. So here we are. Beautiful that is. Not bad, eh?
Yeah, definitely a squeeze.
Hi folks, welcome back to my channel. It's been a while, I know, it's been a while. And one of the reasons it's been a while is because my vans have been having bad problems. And they come and go, don't they? Our little vehicles. There's always something going bloody wrong with them. But back in the Lake District, one of the most beautiful parts of the world for me. And there's a particular shot that I want to do today. And it's on Side Pike. And to get to there, I'm going to nip up to Lingmore Fell, drop over to the top and then work my way down to Side Pike, and hopefully by sunset or around sort of mid-afternoon I'm going to try and get one of the most beautiful iconic places in the Lake District for me. Absolutely wonderful. So I'm hoping to get a decent shot there, but obviously along the way as well, if anything takes my fancy, I'm sure to be taking that shot. I will be sure to be taking a shot. But one of the reasons why I popped up this fell today as well as that iconic shot, is that I've been following a YouTuber called Black Crag. His name's Glenn, and I follow him quite a lot around these little hikes around the Lake District. And I thought I'd do this one today. So it's not too far. It's about 6 kilometres. And not too high. I think the highest part of it's about 460 metres, something like that. So yeah, oops. Weather-wise, it's about 6 degrees, but there's a bit of a wind blowing. So I should imagine up the top there it'd be about 0 degrees. But there's some wonderful light that's just flickering through the fells at the minute. I don't know if you can see that off my little camera there. Out there. Beautiful. It's a beautiful part of the Lake District, this. And I've not been to this part for a good few years. So today's looking really sweet. It really is looking beautiful. I'm just hoping this light stays around. It is forecast for it, to be honest. It is forecast for some dappled light to be into these fells this afternoon, so I'm really looking forward to that. So big up to Glenn on Black Crag. I'll put a link in the description below. You can go and follow him if you want to have a look at his channel. It's absolutely wonderful. He's got a lovely dog called Finn, and it's a wonderful little channel. Go and check it out. Absolutely great. So I'm just making my way up this the first sort of pull up this fell. So yeah, let's get on with it, eh? One of the great things about this little walk is that you don't have to go very far to get magnificent views and things opening up. It's such a beautiful place to be. There's not that many trees, so you've got open views everywhere. It's absolutely beautiful. And at the minute, that is magnificent. You've got to say, that is absolutely magnificent. Feel privileged to be here today. Absolutely wonderful. Absolutely beautiful. It's really great to share it with you. I know some of you that watch my channel aren't able to do things like this, so I'm glad that you can come with me in one way or another, which is great, isn't it? The wonders of technology, absolutely beautiful. So I'm about halfway up the fell now, And the further you go up, the further the views just open up, and I can't wait to get to the top and see if there's some lovely compositions to behold as we get up to the top of Lingmore. Absolutely gorgeous. So lucky. So I'm just following this wall, and then I'm just going to get over this stile, and then I've got my last pull up to the fell, top of this fell, to Lingmore. I think it's 466 metres, a bit boggy here, just negotiate this, over the stile. Oh. Right, yeah, I'm going to be following that little track up there. I'm sure you can see that, and then we've only got, I'd say, about another 50-60 metres pull up the fell, and then we'll be about there, I think. Absolutely lovely. Tell you what, but this is absolutely beautiful here in the autumn. Absolutely wonderful. Look at these larches. I think the larches. And then the views. Wow, absolutely beautiful. Definitely coming back here in autumn. Absolutely beautiful this looks. I'd jump over this fence, obviously, and just jump into this area here. Don't tell anybody though, will you? Don't tell anybody. Yeah, that looks absolutely amazing. Folks, just getting just about to the top now. Honestly, the views here are just mind-blowing. They really are. Absolutely unbelievable. Let's turn around. Wow. I mean, it's just everywhere you look, there's views. See a little bit, I don't know if you can pick that up on the camera, but it's a little bit of Coniston water through that gap there, and then a bit of Windermere there, and then this is the stile at the top here. Up here, by the way. Just look at this. Unbelievable. You can't get away from mobile phones, can you? Should have just switched it off. Anyway. Woo! Amazing. Oh. Wow. For a peak that's only at 450 metres, this is amazing. Absolutely amazing. Right, now I've got to the top of Lingmore Farm. Lingmore Farm? Lingmore. I'm heading towards Langdale Pikes now, towards Side Pike. So I'm following this fence that drops down to Side Pike, and I'm hoping to get some. This is where I'm hoping to get some photographs, because the views are just outstanding. And the further I go along this fence line, the better the views start to open up. Although at the top there, obviously they were beautiful, but photographically, it's up this way where I need to be to take some photographs. Honestly, this is one of the most beautiful walks I've ever done in the lakes. It's absolutely beautiful. And for, I don't know, within half an hour you're right at the top, and the views are just, I know I keep saying it, but they're absolutely magnificent. They really are. Absolutely beautiful. So anyway, I'm going to stop rambling on and try and find a photograph. So that's what we're here for, isn't it? Plus, the beautiful views, of course. Right guys, I'm all set up for this first shot of the day. Absolutely wonderful, this one, in my humble opinion. But it is such a beautiful place, this. You really can't go wrong, to be honest with you. But obviously your compositions have got to be set up properly, and that's what I've just done here. I think the thing that really drew me to it was this beautiful fence on the left hand side of this composition here. So yeah, so it's just down this beautiful fence here. Absolutely stunning, and it draws you right up into that far distance there, right onto the Langdale Pikes, which are being lit in the far distance. There's some beautiful dappled light on there at the minute. It's absolutely gorgeous. And I've got on my left hand side, I've got a little bit of Side Pike, but it's not going to dominate my scene. That is, the main focus is on the Langdale Pikes and this beautiful fence, and also these wonderful foreground rocks. Absolutely stunning. Some beautiful texture on those, and there's some little cracks in them that are really helping you draw into this image, I think. And then obviously it drops onto this fence and then goes into the distance, as I say, onto the Langdale Pikes. Wow, what more can you ask? Absolutely gorgeous. I must admit, I'm getting a little bit nervous the closer I'm getting to the shot that I want to take. It's getting a little bit overcast, and that side light is oops, let's negotiate this, is not looking too good at the minute. So I might have to play a bit of a waiting game, and hopefully we'll get a couple of minutes spell of side light coming through on it in this area that I want it to hit. So we'll just have to see. But it'd be a bit of a shame if the light wasn't there when I wanted to, because it's not going to really work without it. I'll take the shot, but it probably won't work without the side light that I'm wanting. But we're out in the Lake District hiking, and I'm not going to let that dampen my spirits. Not at all. So over this stile. Yeah. Oops, nearly. That's a beautiful tree, isn't it? And then Bleetown there on the right. I think that'd be a wonderful shot in autumn. Yeah. I'll keep that in my mind for next time I come up here. Autumn, defo. So here we are. Beautiful that is. Not bad, eh? Not bad. But there's no light. There's no light. But we'll hang around here for a while. Wait for some light to appear, and I'm sure it'll be worth it, won't it? I'm sure it'll be worth it. What a magnificent place. Beautiful wall that rolls down into the valley there and then up towards that big hunk of rock. I'm hoping to get some of the light on that rock and on this wall as it meanders down and sends your eye into that rock. And then you've got a magnificent peak behind there. I think that's Crinkle Crags. And then on the left hand side, which won't be in my composition, is Pike Oblisco. So I'm just going to wait for this light to appear. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Yeah. While I'm waiting for that, I'm going to have something to eat. I've got an orange, an apple, and a chocolate biscuit. Right folks, I've set up my camera. I've had to set it up pretty quickly because this light's just kicking off at the minute. Unfortunately it's not hitting the rock that I wanted it to hit, it's hitting behind into the other part of the valley, but even so it's absolutely wonderful. It's a beautiful area this, and this is the area that I wanted to be at this afternoon, but unfortunately I've got the light the wrong way around. I probably need to be here, you know, in the morning to do it, and I should have researched it a bit better, but other than that it's still beautiful. It really is. I'm sorry I haven't shown you setting my camera up or anything, but anyway, I'm going to take my shot. I'm at ISO 100, I'm at 35mm, and yeah, how beautiful that side light is now. Hitting Langdales, wonderful. To an area now called the Squeeze. Let's have a look.
Yeah, definitely a squeeze. Not sure I'll get my back through there, but we'll try our best.
That is definitely. Oh, it's definitely a squeeze. Oh. Wow, that is unbelievable. Oh. 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 definitely is a squeeze. Wow. Look at that. That's what you call a squeeze, yeah? Whew. Glad I didn't have too much to eat at lunchtime. Right folks, I've just come across this piece of magnificence in my opinion. Wow, this is gorgeous. The light is so beautifully soft at the minute. I'm taking it all in. We've got some beautiful foreground rocks with some lovely cracks in them that are getting this late afternoon light. And then we've got another bigger rock on the right hand side of my composition that are getting the light as well. And then the Langdale Pikes are just, oh, the magnificence of the Langdale Pikes lit up in the far distance there. That's beautiful. I think this is going to be my last composition of today, because by the time we get to Blee Town there's going to be no light left. So I'm just so glad that I've come across this. Settings wise, I'm at f16 just to get these foreground rocks in sharp focus. I'm at ISO 64, so I've got it on a tripod. I ain't got any filters, I ain't got any graduator filters on it because the dynamic range of this camera will capture all this in. And I'm right at the end of my wide angle lens at 18mm, so just to get all these foreground rocks in with this light that's hitting it. So what a great way to finish this one. Absolutely wonderful. Really enjoyed it. So I'll take this shot and it's lovely. It's absolutely beautiful and peaceful. Wind's dropped. Taking it all in. I hope you enjoy this photograph as well as much as I have. I tell you, absolutely wonderful. And I can't believe how many times I've said wonderful and beautiful today, but it's just what it is.